Yo, it's Kevin Chase. This is my weekly recap on outlook for DAX, the German index. So let's just get straight into it. As you can see, this is the weekly candle. Pretty weird candle because it opened at 21,948.3. It closed at 22,97. So it's bullish. It shows it's bearish because of how it opened below the previous uh, week. But this week, if you go into the dailies, we can see we had bullish, 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 and then bearish, bearish. Um, so yeah, before I break this down, first things first, gotta look at the news. This week we had Tuesday no news. Monday was a bank holiday, but Monday moved a lot, as you can see. Wednesday FOMC minutes. So as you know, minutes don't really do that much. It's the actual FOMC meeting, which is important. Unemployment claims on Thursday at 1:30, but I think the timings have changed now over because it is uh, daylight savings for UK. So London and New York timing should be the same. I'll get into that. But Friday PMI 8:30, and then PC price index, and then flash services PMI, and President Trump speaking at 5:45 p.m. But yeah, this trade here, I think I should probably delete it. But I'm in this trade right now, and yeah, I just can't be bothered. Okay, I'll just delete it. I can get that back. Um, Getting into Monday London session. So I did have these levels. I didn't have this draw yet or this one, but my draws were this high and these lows. These lows didn't get touched. The way I see this week as just a retracement. So you can see we kind of opened quite low and we had to rebalance this whole move down, this fast move down. And if you just draw OTE from, or just Fibonacci from this high, you can see we distracted off OTE and that was high of the week. On, I think Monday held, did it? I'm not even sure. I actually have no clue. Yep. Oh, is that Monday? Yes, it is Monday. New York session held as high of the week, which is nice to see. It came really close here. Gosh, this is disgusting. And then this down move was nice. Very similar thing happened on NQ, where for me this is a swing failure. So this swing didn't break past this swing, so we're still bearish. And you can see this here, and then you know what I mean. So I'm viewing this whole up move as a retracement, and then of course we had draws beneath, like very close, like this draw here, 200 points. We didn't take it, but you have to view it as like a weekly draw, you know. So edging this by 200 points on the daily, it's like we see the similar thing happen. We edge a low and you come back and we just dump. But we've left a few interesting stuff like this. Daily's got no top wick, but still sales paid out on Friday. I've seen that happen. And yeah, Monday London session though, you couldn't really have done anything. I know I caught a break even sell on this because pretty much price gap down and then we filled the gap in. So yep, London starts at obviously 8 a.m. I was saying as well, like previously, like last week for example, we might have it here. The price starts to move at 7 because the daylight thing. It just goes to show how much the US has got influence in the markets. It's like when that hours go back by 1 hour. It's like changes the whole London session. But you couldn't really caught this. I mean, I know you can go and break even on this low if you go in here. 7:30. I know even then it's just ranged because even if I was in this, I would have gone out. But there were probably opportunities here even to get into a sell, trying to break out to this range to the bottom. But I personally here break even. After this, randomly at 11:05, price just pumps out of nowhere. We even leave a gap. I think because Orange Headman was yapping, and yep, we did come up for this draw again. I feel like if you were to wait for this up move, you wanna call it because this is a weak high. This is a bunch of like low resistance liquidity, and you can try to capitalize on this move, but you wouldn't have caught this. After that happened, we just got a rebalance, of course. I know this rebalance, I basically call an NQ because whenever you have a big sharp move in the market, it's like 1,000 points. You'd think this is not going to rebalance. It rebalanced like almost instantly from this high to here. That's 600 points. And um, this has happened quite a lot where you can literally capitalize on these rebalance moves, especially like on oil. I can go over a bunch of examples, but I'll just stick to DAX. But again, this trade here is not bad. I know it does resweep the high, which is cheeky, but 3:15, it'll be like 4 p.m. That's literally high of the week. Like so, you're saying 3 p.m. candle on Monday's high of the week, and if you just target here, you're still getting two. Like, and that's the same day as well. Getting into Tuesday now, I think we just accumulated within this OTE region. Like it was like 0.6. Let me mark it out. But I think this week was just really easy, and we did have a Wyckoff. I think we might see it here. Where was it? Was it on Tuesday? Yep. Low time frame one, but still Wyckoff nonetheless. But Tuesday learning session was really good. I'm gonna start from the hourly. So as you know, we came down. I think we already tapped 50% at this point. I don't think we had, because for me, draw would have been 50%. Big move here like this. We tapped 50% already. Tuesday comes along, and we have these two failures left behind. And obviously, you'd mark this out. I mean, you'd mark this out. You'd also mark out this order block here, and you'd also mark out a few of these. And then obviously in the lower time frame, 30-minute, you have again 30-minute order block. This failure up on the 30-minute got respected. Now, London Open, you can see, comes up, sweeps that, taps the order blocks, gives reaction, boom. I'm just trying to see like if it was anything else, but apart from that, here perfect Wyckoff, and then comes for 6 a.m. low, and then it taps this OTE after the sweep. This is at like 9:15 by the way, so if I seen this, I would have been interested, but accumulation, and then come back here with a resweep of low of the day. After that, we pump to high of the day, and we take a new high. I would say this is a retracement of daily candle here, because this whole daily wicks got rebalanced, and it's like I was saying with the wicks, like the way we reacted off of these levels here, and the fact we didn't take Monday's high. So my jaw was Monday's low, because I was like, we're not that bullish. We have to take Monday's low on NQ, for example. Similar thing here. That's why I was in the sell. I went in Monday low gone, but then Friday didn't end up taking it. However, Monday held us high the week, so that means we're very bearish. So I think next week should be really good sells. Also, the fact that we came close to my draw, because my idea for this draw on liquidity was this anyways. Um, and then rebalance up, like it was like this. I can't wait for the low to get placed in. But yeah, that little Wyckoff and London session was nice, and then we re-sweep the bottom of it, and then again this would have been probably just a sweep of the forward low. You can even view this as a Wyckoff, but we never took the high. But we did take like these highs significantly fast. So again, it's just rebalance after rebalance. This is disgusting. But on the 4 hour, again, 4 hour fairly up. This one here, inversed. We didn't tap any order blocks for inverses, but this is just a sweep of a previous 4 hour low inside of a failure. Bullish close out of it. And yeah, it doesn't take the high, but it's still a push up, you know. After that, we tapped OT off of Monday's high now. And the whole time, the whole week, we were just ranging within this 0.6 zone, which is kind of annoying for me. But yeah, we're finally coming towards these draws. I want to see what the Fib was saying. If we can get back. Let's put it back. Boom. So like these draws are good, and 0.6, again, good draws. But that was Tuesday. Tuesday, very good. Wednesday, high of the day was 12 p.m., which is interesting. This looks nice on the 5 minute. Good sweep, but then after that it's just horrific price action. But that's a nice order block. I did remember this. Again, random timing. But this order block here on the forward is beautiful, and it's a beautiful tap of equilibrium. And this happened after we failed to take Monday's high and this high. So like we were very bearish, and then the forward failure gets respect and we just jumped. But timings on this, this was good. Friday, of course, was good, but Thursday and Wednesday, there wasn't really much. Wednesday was disgusting. Either day held 12, and then we just ranged, came close to this. But you can just see the reactions off of like these point controls, like this value up. It's like, if this value up's been again respected this long, like, come on. You wouldn't be in a buy anyways. And then, yeah, price fails to take this high, and then fails to take this high. Break structure as well on the 4 hour, nicely leaves this fair value up, and then dumps. But Friday's trade, it's like the way I'll just kind of go over my entry. It was simply because NQ already taken this low. I wanted this to be a clean range. Like there's actually 3 candles here. So like from these 3 candles, 1, 2, 3. There's a clean range from here to here. Even from here to here, to be fair. But you can see that it's like you have to just pick 3 candles that there's not traffic. Like this is traffic, obviously. This is traffic, but like these 3 candles is a range, and then you got to target the lower half of the range. That is the plan, and obviously that's going to be a new draw liquidity I'm going to put in. But apart from that, that was this week. The whole week pretty clean. OTE high of the week, we came up and rebalanced the wicks, and then we dumped. So very nice. We left behind this top wick, which is interesting. I will change this draw, put it here, because and then we could even take this, but I'm not bullish for long. I do want, like, after we like a close above like here, I'll be bullish, and then we can target this gap. But I don't think we're closing above 24k anytime soon on the daily time frame. So I'm gonna just keep it as way bearish, and then this is just a swing failure. Swing failure meaning we decided not take. It's just like a downtrend. Sorry, that's not a downtrend. This is a downtrend. This high is lower than this high, so we're going down, right? I can see this here, and see this here, 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 here. Hopefully continue. But yeah, we're gonna see open. Open's gonna be in about 3 hours, so that's nice. Levels is an interesting one because these are buy levels. I will keep the same draws. I'll put a new draw on that Monday low. That's probably gonna get taken in 5 hours. But that's about it. Very clean week. And I liked how we rebalanced the wicks. And we closed bearish, but draw here. But I do want probably this to happen now because this just shows sellers are in control. But I'm gonna put that draw anyways because the no top wick is gonna be a magnet for price. Like this is possible for high the week. You know what I mean? So and then we could just tap OT again of this high. You know, it's possible. But that's pretty much it. That's the DAX recap. Keep it clean and simple. Here are my draws and here are my levels. See you next week.